and Chris come along as they share our lives with you. We have many adventures. We are always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. We are always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. Oh, with us.
Good morning. This is Cheryl with the Life of Cheryl and Chris. I'm just leaving the my clinic, doctor's office. I had to do some lab work this morning.
Everything's peachy.
And it was early this morning, so I didn't come online and say anything. But I decided to come on here a little bit and talk on my way going back home.
Delighted to hear it, madam.
While I was there in the doctor's office, I met a lady that I had known years ago. It's been, I think both our sons went to Gremlin together. My son used to ride home from Gremlin with him. He lives there in Belmead. Well, she was living over there in Lacey Lakeview or Belmead or somewhere like that. And I thought I recognized her when she came in, but I wasn't sure. And then I heard the lady say her last name, and I called her by her first name, and she said, "Oh, hi."
Your memory's that good?
And she was thinking I was someone else, and I told her, yes, our kids used to go to school together. They went to Gremlin together and stuff like that. So I sit over there by her, and we start talking and catching up. And I know people are always telling me that she's always organizing trips and stuff. So we start talking about going on trips. And she said she was just getting back from cruise. And my husband and I and my family, we talked about going on a cruise. And so we started talking from there. And she said her son is 46 now, and my son would have been 45 now. So like I said, we just started talking. And the sun is bright this morning. And it was really nice seeing her and talking to her. And she said her husband passed away almost 10 years ago. And she asked me, had you remarried? I said, yeah, I did remarry.
Sure is a handsome devil, isn't he?
And stuff like that. And she said, girl, just be happy in your marriage, because she said she's not worried about getting married again or anything like that. She's doing good. She likes her traveling and going places and doing things. And she was saying some people asked her, or you're not interested in going out to dinner with anyone or anything like that. And she said, no. She said, I'm fine just like I am. And I was telling her, I said, yes, I'm married now. My husband is always saying, you gonna be here long after I'm gone and stuff like that. And I said, yes, if I am, I don't think I would marry again either, because it is really it's good to be married.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it.
It really is. It's, you don't want to be alone and stuff like that. And you know, and the love is good. But marriage is marriage is good, but in some ways it's a lot of you just have to put yourself out there and be ready. But you know, I fell in love with my husband, he fell in love with me.
That's gotta take a lot of patience.
And so I just didn't want to be the girlfriend or anything like that, and he didn't want that either. He wasn't looking for that. So that's how we ended up getting married. And I think when we got married, I was like 50. No, I wasn't. I was like 54 when I met him.
Dude, what a cougar, huh?
And we dated for about 5 years before we even got married. So
She put up with a lot of your shit.
I think I was like 61 or so when we got married, because we got married in 18. And I turned 60 in 2017. So I think I was 61 when we got married. But I'll be back. I'm going to get out and give me some gas as usual. And then I'll catch back up on this conversation when I get back in here. Okay?
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Ooh, 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 stop. Ooh, girl. Ain't no diary, girl. It's a dialogue. Let it out. And you can know the sitcoms from the 90s. Ain't no stepper. More like the on the way you put it on the line. Ooh, shoot, I know you feel it, girl. Cause I know in Iowa, I'm sure they be saying, I'm sure we be jive talking. Cause you get the best of us spark, the best of Cheryl spark. Ooh, hyperdrive. We learn something new every day. We learn something new every day. This is just a Cheryl talks, baby. I said, this ain't no Cheryl diary, baby. Cause y'all getting funky, I know you about to start jiving. Ooh, baby, up, I got a jimmer. I know you might see there's a surprise in every single corner. Surprise, there's something out there constantly. It's the Cheryl Talk Show, baby. Oh, get it, baby. Get it, man, let's jump, get it, man. We need a promise. Bring it back, Aria. This is the Cheryl Talk Show. Cheryl Talk. Blood on the audio.
Okay, I'm back in the car. I had to go to 2 different pumps because the first pump I went to, they had an X on there for no credit cards. I don't know what that was about. But anyhow, I moved to another one. And I was just topping my gas off because I got gas last Tuesday when I was up here babysitting my little nephew. And so I didn't need but $7 for the gas. And I just got it because I'll be back here on tomorrow because I have to come back and babysit my nephew tomorrow. And then I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday also, but it's over in Temple. And I probably, Chris said he was going to go with me or take me, so, but I just got my gas to top it off. You know, I always said whenever I come up here, I do top my gas off. And it was pretty good today. It was $3.45, so I just went and got some. Okay. Now I'm on my way back home. I was telling you about meeting a lady that I knew back a long time ago. And after I got through my lab work, she was waiting. And I just sit there and talk to her for a little while and stuff like that, longer. And she was just talking to me. And she would tell me, give me a call sometime. I said, okay, I will. And I will try to. You know, it's kind of hard for me. I don't even keep up with the people that my friends from college and high school. I try to keep up with them, but then I just get busy in the day, and you know, some people go to bed early and stuff like that. You don't want to be calling them so late in the evenings and stuff like that. So I'll see. I'll try to keep up with her, because we have been talking about going on some trips, and she was saying they go on trips to Windsor also. That might be something nice. You don't have to be driving yourself up there, you know. You go on the buses and stuff. So that might be good. But I will keep in touch with her, and to the best of my ability, because you know, you may not know, but sometimes I don't get to do everything I say I'm going to do when I say I'm going to do it. But I will try to keep in touch with her and see what's going on with her. And you know, maybe I get to go on a trip. I was saying I would like to go on a trip somewhere and do some things. So maybe this will be a chance for me. Maybe me and my sister, or me and my friends, or something. Because she was telling me, one of my friends from home, that she's just arranged a trip for her to Vegas. And she just got back. So I'm going to have to call her when I get back home to see how it was a trip. Did she enjoy it and everything? Because I hadn't talked to her lately. She's still working every day, and we used to talk every day when I was single. She was single. She's still single, but she just don't call me as much as she used to, and I don't call her as much, but we still friends, and I still love her just like she loves me. And if you really need somebody to talk to, you can always call her. And if she needs me to talk to, she can always call me. I tell her she can call me anytime. It makes no difference if I'm married or not. She still can call me if she really needs to. So that's the main thing. You can't lose your friendships. You don't want to just, like I was saying about marriage earlier. Marriage is wonderful, but you're still an individual person. Even though when you're married, the two becomes one. In reality, you're still an individual. You can't let everything, you know, your marriage is important, and you want it to work, and you want to have a good relationship, a good rapport, and it's good to be married. It really is. But you still need to have your own interests, I think. You need to have your own interests, sometimes your own friends too. But my husband said he don't need no friends and stuff like that. But sometimes I think you do need some friends. So I still have my friends, and a lot of times he's connected with my friends. But most of my friends I got are single. The only well, I got one friend, she's married, but I think her husband's still working, and he's a truck driver and stuff like that. But when me and my husband do things as a couple, these cars, I'm always looking, trying to see. Oh, there it is right there. Trying to see what's going on. We do things as a couple. We used to go out with my cousins, her and her husband. Like when we went to Ohio to visit my sister. The two of us went up there. Me and my husband and her son, and then my cousin Sherman, that we just went to his birthday party not too long ago, and his wife. And we had a great time up there. It was nice. Really nice. We're trying to start back doing our family get-togethers like we were doing. We want to go on a cruise to go somewhere, so maybe we'll get a chance to do that also.
Cruise ship? What cruise ship?
The ship that sank in that horrible space storm?
I'm still looking, trying to make sure no cars are coming and stuff while I'm going. Anyhow. that have gotten up my throat. Okay. Yes, it was really nice seeing her. It's always nice seeing someone, meeting an old friend or someone that you were friends with a while back. A lot of times I go to the doctor's appointment, I see new people. Like last time I went, that's why I had looked up, because it looked like it was a lady that I had talked to once before when I had gone to my lab work, gone up there to see the doctor. And so I looked up when I saw her come in. But then I heard the lady call her last name. And I said, oh, is this? And then I said, yes, it is. I'm not calling out her name and stuff on here because, you know, some people just want their privacy. I'm just leaving it like that. But it was really nice.
Can we call her Big Bunny, please?
Seeing her. So what's been going on? What's been going on with you all? I want you to leave some comments. Write a couple comments. Ask me questions. I answer them. And do y'all enjoy, you know, going on vacations and going on cruises and different stuff like that? My youngest sister is scheduled to go on a cruise in November. She's going on a cruise. She's going to Barcelona and then some other places I know. So she's scheduled to go on a cruise. I don't know if I'm going on a big cruise like that. Maybe before my life is over, maybe I will. But right now, I don't think I am. But I know, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I wish I had me a cough drop. You know, I get this thing in my voice, a little crackling and stuff sometimes. That's why I keep my cough drops on hand. I don't think I have one in my purse. I'll look in here and see. I don't think I have one. I know I have a piece of gum, but I don't want to be chewing gum while I'm talking to you all. But anyhow, like I said, I'm on my way back home. And the young man was getting ready for my 24-hour urine sampling, but he had given it to me one time before. I already had it ready when I came, so I didn't have to do that. And I did everything I needed to do. I needed to do a stool sampling. I had done that also. So I didn't have to do anything but get my blood drawn. And they took about 6 vials of blood. Because every time I'm getting ready to go to my nephrologist, he does all that stuff. Because, you know, he keeps up with my kidney transplant and keeps up with all my other problems that I may have with my health. But I pray that everything is still going good like it had been. I really need to start back doing that exercise, walking, and, you know, because that's really good for you to be physical every day. I do try to get up and do things, and I have been dancing around, and I'm going to try to start that again. But, you know, I had that food poisoning. Right on my birthday, I got food poisoning. So I hadn't been feeling my best since that time. But I'm feeling much, much better. So I will start back again trying to do my little exercises and do my little physical activities that I need to do and stuff like that. I didn't even call William today to see if he needed anything. I guess I should have called him before I left home, but I didn't. I'll be back up here tomorrow. Maybe I'll call him this evening and asked him if he needs anything tomorrow, and I can do that tomorrow when I first come up here. I'll call over there and ask, do he need anything, and I'll see. But I had told him I was coming up here today, but he didn't tell me that he needed anything. So I hope that you all can hear me pretty good on the video, because sometimes it's kind of low, and I try to speak up and stuff, but I need to clean my rings. Chris had bought me a jewelry cleaning set, and I need to use it to clean my rings and my bracelets and all that. And I may try to do that. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Today is, our off day. We don't have a radio show or anything like that to do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So usually Tuesdays and Thursdays is the day that we go to the doctor. We have appointments, go for lab work, go to the doctor, do things like that. And Wednesday, I have to go babysit Blake for like 3 hours. So I'll do that also. But it's nice getting out doing that too. And Blake is not really any trouble, not so far. Just one time he had a little outburst because he loves to use his tablet, and the tablet the battery had died, and so he really got upset about that. But I got it plugged back up for him, and he sit down there and listen to it. I told him, I said, you can't be walking around and listening to it, because he loves to walk around and listen to it and stuff like that. But I told him he would have to lay right there on his mom's bed and listen to it, because the battery was down, and the only way he can listen to it is to have it plugged in, and so until it charged up again. But anyway, that was good. But it's a beautiful day today. Some good October weather. It's only like 80 degrees now. I'm gonna have to speak up a little more now, because I am on the road, and this road is, my little car, the noise of the car and everything, it gets to be a little loud when I'm just talking to you all. And the sun is right in my face. I'm heading home, and this is south, and the sun is right in my face. So that's why I have my glasses on, and you see the shade and everything like that. I hope it comes out all right. I'll see. Oh, there's a lot of water over there in that ravine over there. But anyhow, I've been doing fine. I feel better. But have any of you ever had food poisoning? I had never had it before, and it was really, my stomach just was really, really, really hurting. I didn't know what was going on. But when I went to see the doctor, she had told me, she said it could be pancreatitis. Something about your pancreas, it was inflamed or something like that. But she did the test on that, and it wasn't that. So that's why, more than likely, it was food poisoning, because that's on the other thing that it could have been. Because I've never been having problems with my stomach or anything like that. I know one time I didn't know what was going on, but come to find out it was my gallbladder. And this has been years ago. I think this was when Chris and I had first met, because my mother and my sister were still alive, and they were going to the family reunion. And I was supposed to go. I was going to go a little later. But I got so sick, I couldn't get off of my bed. I was on my bed, and I was in so much pain. Oh, man. Look, the sun is all, the my face is all shaded. But I hope that you can hear me. But anyhow, that was the worst pain. Oh man, I thought I was dying. That pain was so bad. But come to find out, it was my gallbladder. And when I went to the doctor, she told me that's what it was. And she told me that it would have to be removed. So she scheduled the surgery quite quick. And I got to the surgery. And now this is what happened afterwards. I didn't know all about it then. Because, you know, when you go, you put out and they do the surgery while you're out. Like always. But when I came back, and my husband was there, and Chris, it seemed like when Chris and I first met, I was constantly having little surgeries and stuff that I had to do, I needed to do. So he was there with me when I came out of surgery. He was there, and he told me that the doctor had talked to him, and she had told him that that my gallbladder had shattered, and that's what took so long for the surgery. And that's probably why I was hurting so bad, because my gallbladder had shattered all the pieces, and they had to get it out and get all of it out. But I know I was hurting for a while. I got a little scar about this long, but it's kind of faded away now, because I said that was when Chris and I had first met. So that's been 2011, I think. So that's been 14 years ago. But oh man, it was bad. It was bad. But I think that was in 2012 when I had that. So it's only been about 13 years ago that I had that. Then after that, I started having more trouble with my kidneys and stuff like that. And then I had my pyrothyroid that I had to get removed. It was in my neck, so I had that surgery. And then I was having more and more trouble with my kidneys, and he was going with me to the appointments. And then I had to get a fistula in my arm, so I could start doing my dialysis. And that started about maybe 2013, I guess, 2013. No, I didn't. It didn't start that early. It was probably about 20. I wasn't doing it before I got married, so it must have been like 2018. Yeah, 2018 that I started doing dialysis, or 2017, something like that. Because I know I wasn't doing dialysis when we got married, because I remember when we got married and I went on our little honeymoon trip. I wasn't doing it, and I wasn't worried about coming back for it. But I think I started doing the dialysis in 2017 or 2018, because I got my kidney transplant in 2020. And I know I had only been doing it for about like a year and a half. I did it for about a year at the center, and I did about 6 months at home, and then I had got my transplant. So it was probably like 2018 when I really started going to dialysis. And I went there right there in Marlin at home, and Chris used to take me. He used to come pick me up, and I probably could have driven myself, but he was so catering back then, and he didn't mind getting in this car and coming picking me up. Now he says his legs hurt so much, it's hard for him to just get in his truck and run and go like he wants to. But at that time he was. So I really did appreciate that. You know, I'm always looking for my phone. I'm looking for my phone, and I'm talking on the phone. That's what I'm looking like. Where is my phone? It's upset. You're talking on your phone. Your phone is your camera. Yeah. When I get home, I'll have to remember to go and get my medicine sometime today, because I didn't get to go yesterday. So I'm going to have to go sometime today to get it. And I think Chris said he had one there too. I'll have to go by and pick his up also. But anyhow, yeah, well, that's how my day has been so far. You know, I'm going to check over when I get home. I got to check over all my bills to make sure I've paid everything that I wanted to pay for this month, and just clean up everything, because I try to make sure I got everything paid when it's time. I don't know if that was a cop or whatever. No, that wasn't a cop. I thought there was reason police sitting up there when I went through the light, but the light was green anyhow. But it wasn't a reason police. He was over on the other side. When I came this morning, see if he's still there. No, don't look like he's still there. He's moved. I guess he got all the people he wanted to get or tried to get this morning, and he's moved on.
You don't know how judgmental they can be.
But anyhow, I'm moving on through Riesel. I'll be back in home. They said somebody, and they were from Marlin. And I don't know how it happened, but it was a man and his wife. I think the man was like 71 and the wife was like 69 or something like that. And they both got killed. And this was last Tuesday. It's been a week now. Because I came up here to babysit Blake on Tuesday last week, because we had a doctor's appointment. Well, Chris had a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So I came on Tuesday, and the traffic was horrendous. I thought something was going on, because they had said traffic will be slow. Be prepared to stop because of the incident on the road. And so I got to the point where I could turn around, and I turned around. I went back to Marlin, went through this little town of Chilton, and then went on another highway, Highway 77. And I made it to Marlin like that, because the traffic was backed up right where I am now. You couldn't even get right here. It was all way past. It was like maybe 5 or 6 miles before you get to Riesel. So, and it was backed up on both sides of the northbound.
I hate traffic jams.
So I came up on a turnaround, and so I turned around and went back to Marlin, and went back to the little town, and went on the back way, and I got into Waco that way. I think I told you all about that last week. I'm not sure, but that's what happened last week. I'm getting a little hungry now, and
Just eat it.
I think when I get home, I have to go get me something to eat.
Just eat it.
Because what did I eat last night?
Oh, that woman makes me hungry.
I think I just ate a chicken sandwich. Yeah, that's what I ate last night. I'm trying to, I'm still trying to lose weight.
I have no doubt of that.
As always. I don't know if I'll be lost any or not, but I'm still trying. I try to watch what I eat. And like I told you earlier, I'm trying to go back and start doing a little exercise and stuff like that, get back in the habit of moving around and everything, because the lady I was telling you about, I saw, Oh, she was really looking good.
You're looking wonderful.
Thank you. You're looking well too.
And she told me she's 76 now. I guess she'll have a birthday later on this year, she said. But she did look nice. She looked really nice. And I'm gonna have to. I try. Like I kept trying to keep my hair short. I wanted to get my locks back again because she said she didn't recognize me with the gray hair because when I knew her, my hair was jet black. Because, like I said, that was 21 years ago that my son has been gone. And then it was, must have been about had to be about 23 years before that when I met her. Because I think Dale was just getting out of high school and he was going to college. Like I say, he went to college at Grambling State University for a while before he transferred and came on down here to Prairie View. And when he was down there at Grambling, he got in touch with her son, and he lived, you know, like in what we call Waco, and he would bring my son home when they ought to come home. He had a car and he would bring Dale home and stuff like that. So that was great. He could get home. And it's something when you go different places, you think you're so far away from home, but you'll see some people sometime. I know when I was somewhere out of state or somewhere, I saw somebody that I knew from Marlin, somebody that knew somebody from Marlin or something like that. And you always see people when you're traveling. Sometime that's what she was just telling me, that she had seen some of the people that she knew, but she had never been on a cruise with them. But she had seen them when she was getting off the cruise or something like that. But I can understand that because, and I really would like to go on a cruise again. That was a lot of fun. Because like we say, you only got one life to live. You got to live it to the best of your ability at this time. You have to do the things that you need to do. I think Chris was talking, you hear how bad that road sounds? It's really loud when you get on this type of pavement on the road. So, okay, it's a little better when you get on the slicker part. That was kind of like the little bumpy part of the pavement. And they really need to redo our road from Riesel down to Marlin, because they did that in Riesel. It's really nice. But this one right here, they need to redo it, I think. But like we said before, the state of Texas, they're not keeping up with all their stuff that they need to do. They're not keeping up on their roadways and stuff like that. I don't know what they're using their money for. I guess they're still using it to transport immigrants from one place to the next, but they probably don't need to do that now because a lot of them being transported or deported and stuff like that. You know, there's really something going on. But anyhow, I'm not getting into that. But I'm almost home. Once I get home, I'm gonna go and try to find me something to eat, I think, and then I will just relax again. Usually I go really early in the morning and I come back and I just lay down again because I had to get up early, you know, to be up here on time, because you got to be on time. If not, you done wasted your time getting up and getting dressed and getting up here, and then you don't get to get your appointment. But anyhow, I'll come back on here when I get home, just to let you know I've made it home, and just close out the video, okay? I'll be back.
The town folk can make them richer fast.
Okay, I'm back in Marlin. I stopped by to get me a little breakfast sandwich and got Chris a little burrito. I don't know, he may be eating some when I get home.
Ready for breakfast?
Yep.
But I just got it for him anyhow, since I was coming up here. Oop, comes the extra. Last night I played on the new tickets. I played on this one. I like this ticket right here, Break the Bank. I played on that. I just won $10. But on the new one, I played this one right here, 100 times blast, sonic blast, and I won $100. I won $100 in the bonus. I got 50, and down at the bottom I got another 50. So I won $100. So you know Chris wasn't too happy about that, because he said he spends $100 and don't get anything, and then I spend 10 and I win 100.
Oh, this is funny to you?
So he wasn't too happy about that. But anyhow, he said, it's just like Val said, Cheryl always wins. It was funny. It was really funny. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back in the car. I stopped by at the store that we always get our tickets at, and I cashed my ticket in. I bought me another all or nothing because I didn't win anything on that last night. I hadn't really checked the tickets that I bought last night. I'll check them when I get home. But I just got the cash back for the one that I won $100. Because my sister and I, and probably my cousin, they said they're going to the casino next week, and if I wanted to go with them. So I've been trying to save up the money, and if I want something, just put it to the side and stuff like that, so I would have real money to play when I get up there. And I anticipate going up there with them. Now Chris said he's going to Mesquila. He had said he was going to take me to Mesquila, so we still may go there. So I'll see how that goes. But anyhow, I'm back home now, and go in the house. And it's been nice talking to you. I had said I was going to make a little video, but this morning I didn't make one. But then once I had seen the lady at the clinic, I just want to come on and talk about that for a little while. And after that, I just started talking a little. And today is trash day, I see. Oop. Looks like they're throwing away a little stool, a little chair out there. I remember we used to put stuff out there, and people would come through and look through all the stuff, and you didn't get a chance to have it out there for the trash can. And we need to do that down at the other house where we left from. We still had to clean that all out and throw away a lot of stuff. But anyhow, I'm back home now. I just want to say, this was Cheryl with The Life of Cheryl and Chris. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me a little something about yourself. Ask me something about myself. And remember that we are the carers, and caring is sharing, and we're sharing our life with you. Bye-bye. See you later.
now this episode comes to a close. We have many more to explore. Just hit that subscribe button. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment, would be very nice too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From showdowns to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we going to next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. Oh, we are the cares and caring, we're sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From short errands to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we're gonna do next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. We are the cares and caring, we're sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah.